My name is Naren Agrawal, and I'm an associate professor in the Department of Operations and MIS. My undergraduate degree is in mechanical engineering. After I finished my degree in engineering, I worked for a year for a software consulting company. And that's where I learned that information and the power of computers and computing can be incredibly powerful. I decided to get a master's in operations management, and that led to a PhD in operations management. And after I finished that, I came to Santa Clara University. I teach a class called Computer-Based Decision Model. I also teach a course called Operations Management. I teach an elective called Supply Chain Management. I also teach an elective called Service Operations, where we try to understand operational issues in the service industry. I am very interested in learning about technology and technology companies. And if that's the industry that you want to work with, this is the best place to be in. We have students who are absolutely fantastic. They work for some of the most leading edge companies in Cisco Systems, Hewlett-Packard, Intel, Applied Materials, KLA-Tencor, Yahoo, Google, Lockheed Martin, retail companies like The Gap, Levi's, and therefore the discussions that we have in class are very exciting and oftentimes very insightful. My primary area of research is what's called a supply chain management. One of the papers that my colleagues and I recently worked on focused on supply chain related issues in the retail industry. Excellence in supply chain management is critical for companies in almost every industry. If Safeway is not good at managing their supply chain, you are not going to be able to buy the milk that you need to feed your kids in a timely way, or you might end up paying a lot more money for that. And supply chain management is about designing and coordinating all the decisions that have to be made within this entire network of facilities. My research then focuses on using mathematical models and analytical models to make better decisions so that ultimately the product reaches the customer in a cost-effective and timely manner. Good teaching makes for better research, and good research makes for better teaching. We at Santa Clara are very lucky to have an incredible group of very smart students, and it's very stimulating to have discussions about topics that are exciting to me and important to their own companies. So I find that interaction very rewarding. I think Santa Clara is very different from many other business schools in that a lot of our faculty are very accomplished, not only in terms of doing theoretical research, but a lot of this research is very firmly rooted in real world problems that are faced by companies around us. My belief is that the teacher's role is simply to create an environment that is conducive to learning, and then get out of the way and let learning happen. Ultimately, my objective is that when the student is done with my course, more than getting answers to some of the questions, that I've equipped them to ask better questions, because I think it's ultimately the most important thing for managing the company. I work very hard to make sure that I get to know my students really well. I have continued to have very good relationships with a number of students long after they have graduated from the program, and that's been one of the key highlights of my time teaching at Santa Clara.